Have you ever been completely alone in a place and suddenly felt like someone was watching you? A profound stillness settles over you, a quiet moment of absolute solitude. Yet within that deep quiet, a new sensation begins to bloom, a feeling that is both ancient and immediate. It is a prickle on the back of your neck, a sudden awareness that you are not just an observer of the empty space, but that the space itself, or something within it, is observing you. This is a feeling that defies logic. You know you are alone. You have seen the proof with your own eyes. Still, the feeling persists, a silent question mark hanging in the air around you. You stand perfectly still. Your senses, moments ago at rest, are now on high alert. Then with a more urgent sweep of your gaze, there is no one there. The silence that was once peaceful now seems to hold a breath, waiting for something to happen. The feeling does not immediately fade, even when your rational mind insists on the emptiness of the room. It lingers like the faint echo of a sound you cannot quite place. It is a deeply human experience, one that connects us across time and culture, a shared mystery that plays out in the quietest corners of our world. This sensation is not bound by a specific location, but it has its favorite stages. The rows of empty vehicles stand like silent witnesses under the orange glow of the streetlights. Or it might find you in the vast, echoing expanse of a shopping mall after closing time, where the cheerful music has been replaced by the low hum of distant machinery. The space, designed for crowds, feels unnerving in its vacancy. The feeling can also creep up on you in a long, narrow hallway in an old building, where the floorboards creak with a history you do not know. It can appear in the sterile, quiet corridors of a hospital late at night, a place of constant activity now hushed and still. It can find you in an empty classroom after all the students have gone, or deep underground in a concrete parking garage where every small sound bounces off the walls. Even in a large, empty room with just a single light source casting long shadows, this feeling can emerge. These are places of transition, places between events, and in their stillness, they seem to wake something up within us. Before you have even fully processed the feeling, your body has already started to react. It does so without your conscious permission, obeying a deeper, more ancient set of instructions. Your heart changes its rhythm, from a slow, steady beat to something a little quicker, a little more forceful in your chest. It is not a panicked race, but a quiet acceleration, a sign that your system is preparing itself. Your breathing might follow suit, becoming more shallow, less deep, and relaxed. The skin on your arms or the back of your neck may prickle with what we call goosebumps. You might experience a small chill that runs down your spine. These are not reactions to a confirmed danger. They are the body's way of asking, "What if?" Practical answers to an anxious question. The strangest part of this entire experience is the conflict it creates within you. There is a powerful disconnect between what you know and what you feel. You can catalog the evidence: locked doors, empty chairs, silent phones. You can reason that there is no one else in the building. Yet the feeling keeps coming back, uninvited and insistent. It is sudden. It is clear. The signals from your body are so strong that they temporarily override the logic in your mind. It can feel like your own senses are betraying you, creating a phantom threat out of thin air. Your mind, now primed for a threat, starts to interpret ambiguous information in the most negative way possible. A far-off sound can seem close, as if just around the corner. This is the moment when the body acts before the mind can fully understand the why. Now, as the initial jolt of adrenaline begins to fade, we can start to look for the reason. The answer is not found in the shadows of the parking garage or the echoes of the empty hall. The answer is found within our own minds, in the complex and ancient machinery of the human brain. Your brain works tirelessly as a silent watcher, a security guard on a 24-hour shift. Its primary job, above all others, is to keep you safe. This is not a new job. It was honed over countless generations in a world where missing a threat could be fatal. So the brain learned to send small alarms, a series of what-if scenarios, just in case. Crucially, it is far better to have a false alarm than to miss a real threat. Certain environments make the brain's cautious whisper much louder. Places that feel empty and vast are particularly effective at triggering this response. Large spaces create too many angles, too many areas outside your view. Low light adds ambiguity. Your brain has to guess. Echoes can make distant noises seem close and directionless. All of these environmental cues act as triggers, signals of uncertainty. At night, our vigilance naturally rises. Faced with uncertainty, the brain errs on the side of caution. It is important to understand that this feeling is not always right. In our modern world, it is almost never a sign of an actual person watching you. It is a small safety rule running in the back of your mind, a program that says, "Look once more. Be careful." It is better to check a strange noise and discover it was just the wind than to ignore it and miss a real danger. Your brain consistently chooses the safer side. That internal prompt, the sudden command to pay attention, is what we perceive as the feeling of being watched. It is the ghost of a million years of survival. This understanding transforms fear into recognition, a quiet feature, not a glitch. If you've ever had a question like this pop into your head late at night, share it in the comments, and if you enjoy exploring everyday mysteries, subscribe to Late Night Questions.